Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, I got another work week under my belt and I'm back on a weekend again. Now this is going to be an extra long weekend for me because today is Independence Day in the United States, July 4th. So that means I get actually 5 days off this weekend. So normally this is my long week, but with the Saturday ahead of it, that's 5 days off. So I gotta get a lot done today, and a lot is gonna start happening this week. First off, I think today, turns out last night I spent the night in the house again, and I've decided that Thursday night was the last night that I was gonna spend in the apartment. So I'm done with the apartment. I'm gonna still live there, still have stuff there, but not for long. That's another big news for this week. Moving day is Monday. So yeah, we're gonna be out of that place once and for all. But today, I think what I want to do is start moving a few things over here, and that includes a couple of kitty cats. Since I'm here, since this is where I'm going to spend the majority of my time, they might as well be here too. Start getting used to the place, start knowing where their room is so that when we do the move on Monday, they'll be comfortable in there and not totally freaked out. So let's go back to the apartment and get the kitty cats. All right, so we're back at the apartment. We've captured the cats, and as you can hear, Bite is not very happy about the situation. He doesn't like being in this place, in this thing, and I think probably because the last time he was in here was when he had to go on an airplane trip, so he probably thinks that's going to happen again. Fortunately, this is just going to be a real short little trip, so I don't think it'll be that stressful, and I think ultimately you're going to like where you're going, Bite. So let's go back to the house. All right, it's unveiling time. Let's see what they think of this new place. I suspect that they're going to be a little freaked out, so they're probably going to stay in their cat carriers for a little while here, but I think we'll back off and just kind of see what happens. Yeah, Bite looks like maybe he's going to pop out. What do you think of this? Huh? Still haven't put the closet door back on there, so he's kind of exploring that a little bit. And into the closet he goes. And Nibble, I think she's just going to chill for a while. She doesn't quite know what to make of all this. So I'm just going to turn off the camera and let them kind of get used to things on their own terms. Yeah, there comes Bite again. Hey, what do you think? There's some nice shelves. You want to check out the shelves? This is your new home. What do you think? I think he's going to go exploring first. Second place he decided to go is check out the bathroom. He's confused. This doesn't look like the place in California. This also doesn't look like the apartment. Does it? Right, back in the bathroom. Yeah, so the kitties decided that they're just going to kind of go hunker in one of the cat carriers together and just hang out. I'm not really terribly surprised or concerned about this. They're usually pretty quiet and reserved and kind of sleepy and inactive during the day. So I'm guessing I'll see them out and about tonight. So I'm just going to go on and do some other things. What I got to do is I got to finish up painting the door for the two doors for the closet and the front door on this thing, and I obviously got to get that done before Monday because I got to be able to close the door and keep them in here. So I think we're going to finish that off. I also need to go over to the pool supply store and pick up some supplies. Apparently I need to shock the pool once a week, and I need some more of the clarifier. We've definitely made some improvements on the clarification of the pool. but it's still got ways to go. And I think part of the problem was the instructions were that I was supposed to put about 5 ounces of this stuff in the pool twice a day. But since I've been going to work for the last few days, I've only actually been able to do it once a day. And so I don't think I'm quite getting the effect that I should be. But now that I'm actually into the house and I'm going to stay at the house, now I can do it in the morning and in the evening. But I need some more of the clarification pool stuff. So I'm going to go back there. The internet says they're open even though today's Independence Day. So we're going to try that. We're going to get some more of the shock chemical, and because I got to do that. Tomorrow is the 1 week anniversary of me starting to work on the pool. So let's go over to the Leslie's and pick up some more pool supplies. All right, so I'm back from the pool place. I got a whole bunch of the shock chemicals, so that should keep me going for a while. I got some more of the water clarifier stuff, and I also made a couple other trips. I went over to the storage locker and picked up the flat screen TV wall rack, because I was thinking, how am I, it's not going to be hard to put the rack up, but one person, it's really kind of hard to get the TV on the wall. And so I figured, if I put the mount on the wall now, when they bring the TV over, I bet you I can get a couple of the guys who are going to do the move on Monday to help me lift the TV onto the wall, because then all I have to do is put the brackets on the back of the TV. That'll take like 2 minutes, and then I can get a little help doing that and run a little less risk of destroying the TV while I attempt to mount it. I also went over and picked up some dishes, because let's face it, I'm getting a little tired eating off of paper plates. So I got a whole bunch of dishes here, and brought some trash bags over and all the stuff we need. So we're just kind of getting to the point where I have everything here that I need for now, at least until we do the moving. Additionally, when I went over to the house the first time, I neglected to pick up the kitty bed and a couple of the kitty toys. So while I was home, I picked those up also. Now it's a little bit afternoon, and I've been out in the heat a little bit today because it's probably pushing 90 right now. We're supposed to get up to a little over 100. So since I'm a little hot, a little sweaty right now, I think I'm going to cool off in the pool for a few minutes before we move on to the next task. Because why not, right? All right, that was very refreshing. I'm ready to move on now and do some more work. I think the next thing I want to tackle is I want to put that TV mount on the wall. And so since that's only going to take just maybe 10 or 15 minutes, let's just get that done so that when the TV arrives on Monday, I can just have them hanging on the wall, and that'll be far easier than me trying to muscle that thing up there myself. All right, there we go. This is fully installed now. These are the brackets that connect to the TV, and basically the TV will be connected to, will be bolted to the brackets, and then these brackets just kind of hang on the wall mount here, which is what I attached. So yeah, when the TV gets here, we are ready to go. These are the screws here that will attach to the TV. So all I got to do is spend about 5 minutes attaching those brackets, and then get a couple of those big burly guys to help me lift the TV onto the bracket, and we are good to go. All right, so the next thing I think I want to work on is I want to paint the other side of these doors. These are the doors for the cat room, and I've gotten one side done. They look pretty good. They're ready to go back on, but I could only do one side because I needed to give them a chance to dry. So time to get the other side done and then get these things hung again. All right, and we got the doors painted and reinstalled, and everything is back to normal. So yeah, cat room is now officially done, and none too soon. Cats are still in their perch, but they should be out anytime now. So let's just allow them to enjoy their room, and we'll move on to our next adventure. So I think that's all that I have for tonight. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.